What is going on? So why is it? Okay, y'all. I'm gonna wait. Hopefully, you guys they'll give you the notification that I am back. The devil is a liar. I don't know what's going on, but I'll wait for y'all. Hopefully, you guys get the notifications. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened. It just said goodbye. Stop talking. You're talking too much. Goodbye. I'm gonna wait for more people to come back. Don't forget to re-thumbs up the live. It's doing that now? Is buffering and won't connect now? Hey, Kat. Is buffering won't connect now? You're back? I don't know what's going on. YouTube, stop playing. Stop playing. Present. I'm about to put this person on blast. I'm about to put them on blast, y'all. Yes, ma'am. You're live.
I'm trying to find you.
I'm on the live right now. I don't know what happened. I'm on the live.
But it's not.
Huh?
It's not showing you. One is saying the video has been removed.
We on here. I'm on the live now with the people. They can hear your conversation. Say hey to the live.
Hey to the live. Don't y'all be listening to my old country behind.
Okay, yeah, but I'm on. I'm not sure, but we're on here.
All right. I guess I need to pay my bill then.
All right. Bye. Okay. I'm gonna wait for. It's fine now. I don't know who said Marlo. Marlo in the building? Oh no, that wasn't Marlo. That's Dorliza, y'all. That was Dorliza. Trying to find out what was going on. You tried to let the phone. Oh, thank you, Coco. Okay, back to what I was saying. The person is gonna come on, in the next couple of weeks. We're just trying to schedule the date down, and okay. And when I tell you, you guys are gonna be excited. You're not gonna want to miss it. You're not. If you are a members, I'm gonna let y'all know tonight who it is. Well, I'm waiting till I confirm the date. I'm gonna confirm the date, and then I'll let y'all know. My members will find out first. What's up, Locke? But I will be bringing more people on the live because I feel like the live would be better because you could ask the questions and get immediate response instead of having to wait for the person to respond back to you. And you will be able to ask your question in advance. And then, sometimes you ask the question and then later on you'll be like, oh, I should ask this. You'll get a chance to ask that. Now, I am going to try to keep it to like 30 minutes. So like when we first come on, I'll give y'all, about 5 minutes to get on. Then I'll bring the guest on because I don't want to take up, a lot of their time. And I will say this, for this particular guest, we got to keep it on one topic because she's known for multiple. She's an expert in multiple topics. But the topic that I have her for, you guys, I want to keep it to that topic. So I just wanted to let you guys know the good news. And I do have a few more people that I am blessed to be able to pick up the phone and call. And they have expertise in some areas. And I just definitely want to bring them on so you guys can learn. I can learn more about different things that we as women deal with. So, but now let's get to the questions. I want to know you. Can I get to know you makeup wise? So here's the question. Question number 1. How old were you when you started wearing makeup? Girl, you might have to talk about it one day. We may have somebody on here because you claim one of our friends is that type of therapist, but she ain't. But hey, that's real. That's a real part of life, Monique. But anyway, y'all, how old were you when you first started wearing makeup? I was in junior high, and I'll tell my story. And I told it last night. I had to think about it. 12 or 13. Monique said she was 12 or 13. I was around that age because where my dad lived was like a predominantly white area. And when I say all the girls were like full makeup, And you know, I wasn't doing nothing. And because of the area that I was in at the time, I could never get any foundations or anything like that because they never had my color. But baby, I could always give me a little lippy with some lipstick and some eyeliner and some mascara, and you couldn't tell me nothing. I was she cute back then. Okay, so let's see what the girls were saying. So Dorlisa said 12 or 13, me and you were on the same age. Want to be natural said 9th grade, you was the lip gloss girl only. Okay. Son said I was grown. I can't recall the age. My aunt didn't allow it. Oh, just only for special occasions. Okay. Antoinette said she was 8. Oh, your friend arched your eyebrows, and I only wore brow pencils. Oh, okay. Did she do a good job with your brows? Renee said she was 16, mascara, lip gloss only. Cola said I was 16 when I first started because my mom was selling Linnell Cosmic. I never heard of that, which was a black ombre. I never heard of that. Okay. And she said I wore a full face of makeup in college, period. Kat said 10 to 16, depending on what you mean. You know, just when you first got start like, oh, I want to wear makeup, getting into it. My mom wouldn't let anyone touch my eyebrows. Yeah, you got beautiful eyebrows and lashes. Okay, y'all. So the next question. Did you start off with drugstore makeup, or did you jump right into luxury, or a little bit of both? If you mean even have you had a lip balm collection, or do you mean makeup people 10? If you mean makeup 16, your parents didn't want you to? Oh, Son said MAC was her first brand. Renee say drugstore. I was drugstore. When I first started off, honey, I was Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild, remember, y'all, I'm telling my age, but do you remember? I'm just going to use this pencil. The Wet n Wild eyeliners that was black, and you would take the lighter and light it and cool it down and then put the liner on. Y'all remember them days? Yeah. That's how I started off. Okay, so as I said, fashion fair and Wet n Wild. So you had a little bit of both. Because if you was doing fashion fair back in the day, girl, you was getting, because you had to go to the mall to get fashion fair. You couldn't go nowhere else. Let me turn my phone off, y'all. Okay. Milani used to make some beautiful blushes. Okay, drugstore, Revlon, Cherry, and and the snow lipstick. I remember that. Oh, you saw what it needs. Oh, okay. So I'm not in MAC. Okay. Right. You did both. You came out the gate with Wet n Wild and Chanel. Hello, same look. Your Wet n Wild lipstick was $5.23, a fuchsia color. Ooh. I remember the red Maybelline liner. I don't remember that. Oh, Wet n Wild $5.21. Okay, at the mall. Hey, Miss V. Miss V, we talking about makeup, and I want to get to know y'all. And my question was, how old were you when you first started wearing makeup? And did you come out, when you first started, were you doing drugstore, luxury, or a mix of them both? Okay. Now, my next question is, if you are a luxury girly, why do you love luxury? What is it about luxury that you love. Black opal. Oh, that queen. Hold on. I know you ain't talking about this. The Queen collection. Let me tell y'all. This was one of the best bronzers, powders that it ain't no good now, but it's old. But girl, it's still in my collection. Don't play. That was my boo. That was my boo. I'll put that back later. Okay, so let's see what the answers are. Sunset is the packaging and the formula. Delisa said, I would love luxury, but it's the fragrance. Yeah, a lot of luxury products have so much. Yeah, they have a florally scent. Excuse me, Renee said the packaging and sometimes the performance. Oh, you like her fragrance? I didn't get the fragrance, but that powder was that. Me, it's the packaging. I feel like the packaging in luxury makeup, the heaviness of it, the little details, the wrapping paper, all of that is an experience that I really, really love. And the performance of the actual product. And it's such a great because there's some drugstore items that perform beautifully. Like, what is that Dorley, what is the mascara that you had everybody on? Oh, what was the name? And I think it was $2 or $3. Oh man, I can't think of it right now. But Dorlisa Liz swore by this mascara. I went ahead and tried it. It is really good. It's just that the packaging wasn't given, I like the packaging. You guys know I have a beauty room, so I have my items sitting out. And when I look at things, I just like them to be pretty. And so that's what I said, the formula, yes. Because largely for me is the packaging, the longevity of the products, yes. Okay, let Miss V catch up. So she said drugstore and department store. Her mom let me wear makeup, a little makeup starting in the 10th grade, no foundation. Skin was nice back then. Hello? Okay, so Essence, that's the one. It's the packaging for me too. And Ms. V said, I love high-end and luxury because you really get what you pay for. I feel like, I don't feel bad. I'd be like, I don't get a Pat McGrath mothership. Let me just hold on. I'm gonna show y'all what I mean. Do y'all remember this Pat McGrath highlighter? Champagne gold. When I tell y'all, you can literally knock somebody in the head. This is a hockey. I call it the hockey puck. Luxury, the embossing. Look, everything about it screams a luxury experience. Like that's what I love. These are the things that keeps me coming back. Okay. What is the one makeup item you have to have, period? Mine's is eyeshadow. I have to have eyeshadow. And I feel like we are in a drought right now when it comes to eyeshadows. Mine's is, I gotta have an eyeshadow. Okay. Son said lipsticks. Doc says lip oil. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, isn't that good? Like, that's what I'm paying for when I say the luxury. That's what we're getting. Like everybody is duping these Dior lip glosses. The product itself fire, but the packaging is gorgeous. Like you see it's the details, or on the top, and then like I may be wrong, but I don't remember a doe foot applicator looking like this for a lip gloss or lip oil. I see a lot of them now, but I want to say Dior was the first one I saw with one that was this big. They can go with my whole lip and go, Yeah, I'm literally I got to get another one or two. Okay, let me catch up. Hi, Michelle, just joining. We're just talking about makeup, and I was just showing them earlier before you came. We did this look, my complexion with just concealer and some setting powder, and I was just showing you how concealer you can use it for concealer and a little foundation too. It'll get the job done just to run out the door. Okay, so. And that's a moisturizer. Yes, because yeah, we gotta keep that skin together. Lip gloss, want to be natural says lip gloss. You love a dewy look? Yes. Oh, Cole said she gotta have her bronzer. Renee say mascara, please. Kat says Maybelline lip gloss, Pat McGrath lipstick, Ladybug Cow eyeshadows. I said one thing. One. You are cheating. So Doc said the packaging don't capture her. Girl, packaging will have me wanting to buy something before I can even see what's in it. Okay, Ms. V say, some YouTubers always say so, and drugstore is a dupe for something high-end. Nope, and nope. Yeah. And that's the thing. They're duping the high end for a reason. And there's nothing wrong with drugstore at all. But I'm saying it's a reason. The packaging is something different and unique as to why they're doing it. And yeah, why I just realized Steve Madden just be copying everybody else's shoes. But that's a whole nother story. Okay, so she said, can I just... Okay, we're going to get there. We coming there. Hold that thought, Kat. You used to love eyeshadows like that, but no longer. Okay, so Kat, I'm going to go ahead and give you your question. If you could only have one brand for your makeup, who would that brand be? You can't mix and match. You can't dibble and dabble. That one brand, that one particular brand, I'm going to give y'all a minute because it may be hard. That one brand has to do everything that you need. Or you can make it do everything that you need. So what brand is it for you? Lip balm is a dupe for the Sun and Riley. Lip balm for sure. Okay. So Dorlisa said Maybelline. Antoinette said, oh, Danessa Myris, the queen of dewy. You're right. That is your queen of dewy. You are absolutely right. Kat said Pat McGrath laughs, no questions. Even if it's not a product, I love it. Except the quality. Yeah, yes. Okay, so, Son says, oh, Chanel. Michelle said, Estee Lauder. I said, girl, I don't know. I'm so perplexed. And I am really, Kat, me and you, it's between Pat McGrath and Dior. But I'm going to say Pat McGrath because I love Pat McGrath's eyeshadows. I love her mascaras. I love her foundations. And I can do her highlighters and her blush. And I love some of her blushes. So yeah, it is definitely Pat for me because she's going to give me the luxury. And then at Christmas time, she's going to drop them prices and give me a little bit more on an affordable level. And here lately, yeah. And she just dropped some lip liners. And her eyeliners are bomb. It's pat for me. Oh, Renee said Huda. I'm just not recently getting into Huda Beauty. And yes, Pat McGrath has the shade range. That is so true. Yeah, we can't always say the same for Dior. Oh, Cody said, no, baby, I'm an OG MAC girl. MAC. All black MAC. You know, we go to the MAC counter, they got on all black. And now that you say that, I don't think a lot of people give MAC the credit that MAC deserves because, yes, Rihanna came out with a gazillion foundations. I give her all the credit. But MAC did it first. I could always go to the MAC counter and get a foundation and a powder and a bronzer and a lippy and a blush and an eye. Well, their eyeshadows hit and miss. But they had some rice paper, carbon. They had some staple ones that was never, a miss. You're going to get your lip. Ooh, Coley Cole. Nope, I'm staying with Pat. I'm going to stand 10 toes down with Pat. Okay, here's the next question. Now this is, and be honest, y'all. I just be honest. Have you ever did your makeup and you thought it was fire? You just knew you looked so freaking good. You was in the bathroom, in your beauty room, in your vanity area, wherever you was at, beating your face. And you just knew you looked good, right? Went outside and you was looking a whole mess. Has that ever happened to you? Be honest. Especially back in the day when we were putting all that powder and baking under our eye and you took a picture looking a hot mess, but you walked out the door, couldn't nobody tell you wasn't cute? Okay, let's see. Antoinette said yes. Want to be natural said yes. Oh, wait a minute. You said yes and no? You said you already knew where I was going. Girl. You never baked? No, that was just my example. Like for me, I remember when I used to try to bake, honey, and that flash looked crazy. I remember sometimes when I would put on a foundation and in the light inside my house, it looked like it matched. But then when I went outside, I was looking casket ready. You know what I'm saying? All gray. It was the wrong undertone. It was like, I'm a neutral girl, but it was too neutral. And I was looking crazy. And it was too late. I was already outside. So, we just got to rock with it till you get home. Oh, no problem with outside. Yeah, girl, I done been outside looking a mess. Thinking I was cute. Yes, I was over baking. And it was in the hair. Girl, yes. In the hair, entire mess. Yeah, in the daylight. Yes. Girl, that's it, Lot. And when you go back and look at the picture, because you like this all night long with your friends. The little duck lips. You doing that all night. You get to looking at them pictures. And we're like, oh my goodness. Girl, yes, look at a mess. I've gone outside before and had on way too much blush. Yeah, I've done it. You said Estee Lauder don't do you right. I'm going to tell you who played me, y'all. Where? And it's still one of my favorite. Do I even have it anymore? Hold on, y'all. Oh, Lord. Here she is. I'm going to tell you the story of how Hourglass played me. This right here, this Hourglass stick foundation, for me, this is not a summertime foundation. I was in St. Louis at a funeral with this foundation on, and you ever heard the expression like your face is just melting away? It was just where you could see the streaks. I can now, and I would not wear it for a long time, but in the wintertime, when it's not cold outside, beautiful. I don't have any issue. This can't hold up to no heat. Not on me. Girl, I was, and it was the funeral, so you know everybody's taking pictures at the funeral. You ain't seen people in 100 years. And y'all, it was horrible. 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 I mean, had me out here looking crazy. Okay, now this is my next question. Do you do your makeup for yourself or for other people? Girl, the streaks, yes. It was looking crazy. Crazy. I was so mad. I was so mad. I was like, for real? And I'm out of town. And where I was at is a small town. And they don't have nothing for me. Yeah. Okay, so Locke says for self. Doc says for me. Renee's for self. Marcia says for self. Like Valentine was going in the drawer until fall. I didn't think I would. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So you can't see any stick foundation standing up to heat. My Dior does pretty good. I don't have a traumatic, like this right here I have a traumatic event. You know, when I see this, I think, oh my God, that traumatic event. And okay, I do makeup. Brown Girl said I do my makeup for me. And so I said self today, others in the past. Michelle said, definitely for myself. I do what makes me feel happy with the way I look. Hey, girly. Juju Bean said, I do my makeup for myself. I'm going to tell y'all, I do makeup 98% of the time for myself. But that other 2% of the time, I'm going to be honest. And this is, and I don't know if you can relate. Let me see if you can relate to what I'm saying. I am known for makeup. My family members know me for makeup. People just know me for makeup. And when I go to certain events, I know I got to be beat because it's expected for me to have the best makeup in the room. Do that make sense? I'm not doing it to please people, but I know there is a little pressure and there is a level of expectation that my makeup is going to be on point. You know what I mean? Because I am known for makeup. So I'm going to say 98%. Yeah, it's just, me put my makeup do for me. But when I go to certain events, I just know I'm expected to look amazing makeup wise. You know what I mean? So when I'm sitting down in my vanity and I'm getting ready, I put a little extra, a little stank on it. You know what I mean? Because I know they expecting me to look a certain way. Hold on, I was going to say the same thing. I got the Dior stick foundation and it held up. Yeah, my Dior held up. Lancome stick foundation was pretty good in heat too. I like Lancome. I haven't had anything from them in a minute though. Okay, so Brown Girl Brother. Okay, so you say you can somewhat relate. Yes, when you go to your sorority events or your family events, I'm a little extra. But yes, because you are expected. People, when they see you, you're the one. Girl, my cousin, her makeup, you got to go follow her channel. And my cousin, you got to make. I'm the makeup girly. I'm the planner in my family. I plan all the events, and I'm the makeup girly in my family. Oh yeah, you get treated, but that, you know what? That is just, you're right. when you go out and you present yourself in a certain way, because people are very visual, they look at the outside first, because you really can't see the inside until you get to know a person. But that outside, yeah, I can, for example, Son is my witness. My sister went with me to go get some shoes, and she had rollers in her head, and so she was like, "I'm not going." I was going into the Coach outlet. She's like, "Girl, I'm gonna sit out here because if I go in here with these rollers, they probably gonna think we trying to steal something." So there is a perception on how people treat you based on how you look, even though we ain't no thieves, but House Lab. That's the brand I want to jump into this year, you guys. House Lab holds up in heat too. I really want to get into House Labs. Okay. If you're a makeup lover, you're gonna always get glam for the event. That is true. You're gonna do it up. LOL, and is my man that. Hello. All right. That's the biggest eye. That's what you wearing, Miss Brown, girl, fella. Yes, he be hating, girl. I'm tired, girl. It's okay. All right. Now, what was the next question? I just wrote some stuff down because I just wanted to have fun tonight, y'all. And we're gonna get out of here at a decent time too. And I need my glasses because I can't see. And I'm supposed to be finishing this. Let me start working on this. So for all my newbies, like I told you, this is a simple, easy complexion look. And like I told them last night, if you are intimidated by eyeshadows, get you an eyeshadow stick because it's so easy to work with. Get you one with a little color. And we're just gonna, bam. Hold on. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with a little eyeshadow stick. And you can get these from Sephora. Elf sells them. NYX, remember NYX is where when I first started using them. And then you can just put you on a little mascara. And mascara is going to always, and speaking of mascara, here's my next question. Are you a mascara girl or a lash girl? Mascara girl or lash girl? Miss V said she don't care where she going. She always got to look presentable and smell good. I know that's right. Also, House Labs would have been your only brand answer if they had a full line. Okay. Hey, Noelle. Hey, Heidi's. Okay, so Dorlisa says she's mascara. Renee said mascara. You can only pick one. You can only pick one. Mascara or lashes. One of them said neither. Well, I'm answering my question right now. Y'all know I do not wear lashes. So if I had to pick between lashes and mascara, we are definitely going with mascara. Let me catch up. And I'm doing just something very simple for the ladies that are new to makeup. I was on a live last night at Doing Life with Angela. And she had a few people that were brand new to makeup, didn't know anything about makeup. And a lot of times when we come on here, we just start doing makeup. We don't explain anything. And we don't try to do things to help those that may not know. So that's what this video is about too tonight. And for me to get to know y'all better. Okay, so Brown Girl Bella, she said mascara girl now. She used to be the lash junkie. You said mascara girl, my left eye would die with lashes. Girl, you're right. Oh, she said lash girl all the way. Nothing beats a false lash. You sound like Marlo. Marlo be saying I'm disrespectful. Cola Cole said, give me a lash. Internet said, give me a lash. You want to get into lashes? I don't have the patience. I just be like, and what really make me mad about lashes, y'all, I do all, not today, but you know, I do all this work on my eyeshadow look. Y'all know I can get in there and be putting 3, 4, 5 colors on, right? Then start messing around with them doggone lashes, glue everywhere, eyeshadow looking a mess. I just say forget it. And I feel like I have decent enough lashes that you know, mascara, when I put mascara on, you could see the difference. So I'm happy with the mascara. Urban Decay mascara. Which one is that? Y'all know Urban Decay was my, you know, my everything. I'm trying to think what mascara. And I got a challenge for y'all too. I want to it's kind of like a tag. I'm gonna talk to y'all about it in a minute. Give me a minute. Oh, she said hi all to the new people growing on this table. Don't forget the thumbs up. Lashes I do agree. Lashes do something to a look. I just can't do it. Oh, one of the lashes like I ain't with them lashes. I know, let the glue, yeah, blow, let it get tacky, and then you put, and y'all make it look so easy. Y'all little deceitful people over there, Noel, over there putting individuals on, then you got other folks just doing this, whoop, and dropping them on, and I'm like, that can't be that hard. But it is. It's for me, y'all, for me. Oh, so you can't. Okay, chat, cat. Lancome monster. Oh, I haven't had that. Girl, my big eyes love lashes, but I'm a mascara chick. Some of the lashes do be doing it wrong. Some of them be way too much. Yeah, for me, because y'all know how I feel about. Whatever floats your boat, girl. If you think you fine in a bottle of wine, do you? Also, some days you can't even push eyeshadow. Okay. No deceitfulness, just a lot of practice. Girl, see, yeah, I'm telling you, like, I got all the little things. Like I got this thing that's supposed to help put the last thing down. I got all kinds of glues over here, stuff I don't never use. I think this is oh no, that's not. Oh, I've been looking for that. That ain't in the right spot. All kinds of glue. I got this little set right here from Velour. I know this stuff ain't no good. Yo, look at it. It can't be no good. Like, I got all kinds of stuff, child. And I got another little last thing, I don't even know where it's at, that kind of come from the side. I gave it a good effort. I feel like I gave it a good effort. I'm okay. I'm a mascara girly. Dual has a glue that will turn any lashes into underlash. Girl, see, types of lashes. Right, I got, let me see. Oh, shit. Y'all got me over here tearing up stuff. Let me see. I might have gave it all away. Okay, y'all, look. I gave it a try. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. I really did, but baby, I can't. And I do know I like, yeah, I got some magnetic ones. I like the natural wispy looks. Like I got a whole bunch of them. These velours, I spent all that money. Well, those were gifts to me. Like I gave it a good old try. But y'all, I'm good. Oh yeah, allergy. I can see that allergy season. Yeah. Say yeah, the magnetic ones you don't need any glue. Yeah, I might try it again. Oh, Melania. Okay. Yeah, I love a wispy. I think a wispy's like how Noelle has hers. Hers, I mean, she does individuals, but hers looks so natural, and then they come out on the side, and they just flare out enough. You know, you just got a little. Like I would love like a little half, just a half, just come from like here to here, wispy out a little bit, and then you know, short on the inner part. I think that would look. And that would take this simple eye and just, you know, give it a little, you know. Okay, so back to the simple eye look. Again, like I was telling them on the live last night, if you are a person who is afraid of eyeliner and you think, oh my God, I'm going to poke myself in the eye and I ain't going to be able to see no more, you can always, yeah, I'm so unorganized. I had it sitting right here. You can always use an eyeshadow, and I'm going to show you. I'll put it back. So this is what I used last night. You can go in with a black eyeliner, get you a little brush made like this. Some got a little, it's small, but it still has, it's dense enough. It's not flimsy. You wanted to have a little bit of a density. It's a little stiffness to it. And just go on in on the tips. And this is for my newbies, you guys. And your lower lash line. And you don't even have to go all the way in. And you would like a nice brush that's nice and soft. You don't want a brush that's wispy and prickly, because you don't want nothing like that up under your lower lash line, because that ain't cute. Because all you're going to do is poke yourself and your eye is going to be watering. So if you're afraid of eyeliner, and you can do this with any color eyeshadow. And I like to smoke it, just, you know, blow it out a little bit. Just add a little bit of dimension to it. See how easy that was? We use a concealer as the concealer and the foundation. We just set it with a powder. We use a one and done eyeshadow stick and mascara, and we use a eyeshadow. Or if you're not afraid of eyeliner, you can use eyeliner. Throw you on a lip gloss, out the door you go. Y'all remember these Tom Fords? I thought I had a dark one. They don't have a ton of color, but they feel, these Tom Ford lippies feel so good. Throw you on a lip gloss of your choice, or this is the next question. Are you a lipstick or a lip gloss girl? Which one? Lipstick or lip gloss? You still have them? They still smell good. And they feel good. Yes, those jumbo. Do I have one? No, I don't have. This is not the jumbo. Yeah, that's these NYX ones are the bomb. And they cheap too. Okay, so we have, Doc said a lip gloss, Coley lip gloss, Want to Be Natural lip gloss, Miss V lipstick. Sorry, I'll be live Saturday morning. What'd you say you're sorry about? Brown Girl Bella said she's gloss in the spring and summer, lipsticks every other time, fall and winter. I am a lip gloss girl. I love a lip gloss. I have lipsticks, but for the most part, I'm lip glossing it out. Something about lip gloss reminds me of my childhood, my teenage years. And you remember when you put the gloss on your lips, and y'all remember the lip gloss that had the ball, and you could just roll it and roll it and roll it and roll it and roll it, and saying like you thought the more shinier it was, the cuter you look. That's what lip gloss makes me feel, gives me that feeling. Okay, so she says she's lipstick and gloss. She has to use them. There's a combo for her. If she wearing lipstick, she got to put, Cassie, I can't choose. She said, stop being a more. You got to choose, girl. Man, I love these. I love these. Okay, so what was my next question? Oh, this is my next question. Let me make sure oh, no, I want to say this one first. Think about, I want you to think before you answer. I want you to, in your mind, close your eyes in your mind and think about your favorite food. Think about the way it look. Think about the way it smell. Think about how it tastes. Your favorite food, okay? Now, think about your favorite makeup product. That one thing that you just gotta have, one product, that one item that you know is gonna do what it needs to do. You put it's on your face every time you put makeup on. Like it's that one item, okay? Now here's the choice. For 1 year, you can only have one of those items. Either you can have the favorite food or you can have the favorite makeup item 1 year. So if you pick the makeup, that means you can't have the food for the year. If you pick the food, that means you can't have that makeup item for an entire year. Which one are you going to pick? Want to Be Natural said the food. Dolisa said food all day. Makeup. Juju Bean said makeup. I'm going to say a makeup because, like, I got to have my mascara. I'm going to have my Dark Star mascara. Can you imagine me really going without my mascara? Coley Cole said makeup, makeup, makeup. Yeah, I can give up 2 tacos. My favorite food right now is tacos, shrimp tacos. I can give up tacos for a year. Food because my favorite makeup item was discontinued. Oh, so you can't get it anyway. Ms. V said keeping the makeup. Yeah, I'm keeping the makeup. I'm keeping the makeup. I can give up, and I love y'all. I'm obsessed with a good shrimp taco. That has become my new favorite. Brown Girl Bella said makeup over the food. I know that's right. That's me. That is me. Okay, my next question is, are you buying something from Pat McGrath Louis Vuitton collection, no matter the cost? Do you even care about the cost? Are you buying it because it's Pat McGrath and Louis Vuitton? Are you picking up something out of that collection? No matter, you don't care what the cost. We don't know what it costs right now. But do it really matter? Are you buying something from the Pat McGrath Louis Vuitton collection? Dolise said you can have all the makeup I have and leave my food. Okay, one of the matches said no. Doc said no. Juby said it depends on what it is. My answer, I'm picking up something. Most likely an eyeshadow. I don't care what I don't care. Ms. Brown Girl said I am. You need to see what it is first. Yeah, I just feel like I gotta have one item in my collection. One item has to be in my collection. Oh, so you're saying, Pat McGrath, why do you feel like that? How do you know she's not gonna have no involvement? Ms. V said probably. Or you want that Chanel? You know what, y'all? I'm gonna have to get into Chanel. Y'all know I'll be stubborn. You know when I put brands on timeout, I be for real. I'm that parent that say you're on punishment for a week, and that means you're on punishment for a week, not you're on a punishment for a week and you get off in 2 days. No, you're on punishment for a week, that's 7 days. So I'm gonna have to, cause y'all just be hyping, you're hyping up the Chanel. And I know y'all ain't hyping it up for no reason. I know it's good. I just want a bronzer. Is that too much to ask? Okay. Where you see some leak? Where's the leaks? Where are the leaks? You're saying that the things that you seen were leaked before she was a part of the project? You still don't use your Chanel blush? Yeah, I had some Chanel. I gave it away. But I'm a, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, y'all. I think I asked all. Oh, I got another one. Primer or setting spray? You can only have one. Primer or setting spray? I'm going to say setting spray because I feel like I could cheat and probably use some skincare as a primer, but I'm going with setting spray. Okay, Cole said primer. Renee said primer. Doc says setting spray. Shannon says setting spray. Can't share. Oh, you can't share where you get your leaks. Okay. Son says primer. Juju B says setting spray. Kat says setting spray. Miss V say primer. See, y'all, I'm getting to know y'all. We're getting to know each other. I think I gotta have a setting spray. And I had another one. When it comes to your makeup look, eyeshadow in particular, are we neutral? Or are you a color girl? I'm going to answer that by saying, I want to be a color girl. I love the color, but I tend to reach for, when I'm just sitting putting my makeup on, I tend to reach for neutrals more often. Although I love the color, but in my life, in reality, you see, I tend to go for a neutral look, but I do love a color. Okay, when they say neutral only, where is she? Keeping it simple with Bridget said we don't need a primer. Oh yeah, that Danessa Myers primer, girl. Yes, yes. You're both. I'm a color girl as I match my eyeshadow base with whatever. Hello, that's what I'm talking about. Coco said color. I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. Yeah, I love color too, y'all, but I'm always reaching for the neutral. And I don't know why. You're a cool tone neutral girl. Now I love it. And y'all, yeah, a blue and a green. Yes. Purple. Yes. Okay. Miss V say, I need a primer. Primer does make a difference, but to each his own. Yeah. And I was telling the girls on the live yesterday that the primer for me, it solves a problem. If you are like me and I have texture skin, pores, y'all see these pores is big enough for a whole whale to jump inside of. I can go in with a pore defining primer to help fill those pores in. If you're oily, you can use a mattifying primer, or if you in the T-zone, you know, you want to lose a little mattifying primer to help keep the oil away. I feel like primer does work. I feel like it does have a purpose. It really does. I just came up with a question. Just off the, is there any makeup item that we really don't need? And I don't know the answer for myself because I literally just thought it just popped in my head. I love an eyeshadow primer too, because, you know, keep the creasing and all that. And it's good for a base. So your oily skin definitely needs a primer. You're neutrals, you love the colors too. It depends on where you're going. You use a lot of neutrals, but I use some color, but not vibrant colors. Yeah. Yeah, I love me a good little color. Like, but I'm always reaching for plain Jane. Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Eye Trans palette was gorgeous, especially the Demi Blue palette and the Emerald Effect. I think I have a couple of those. Okay, so one of them naturally say lip liner. You feel like, so lip liner is her answer. Oh, Coco said we need it all. Renee said I could do without contour. I feel like contour, I know the technical reason. The contour is the cooler color and the bronzer is what warms you up. But I can kind of get that chiseled look with just a bronzer. So maybe, because I don't know an answer, y'all. I'm probably going to be piggybacking off of y'all. Okay, Brown Girl Bell says she don't use eyeliners nearly enough. Okay. Say we are naturally beautiful women and don't need makeup, but we want it. Facts. Without, yeah, I may be able to go without contour. Juicy said she can go. I think it might be contour for me too, because I'm trying to think. Let me really think. I need an eye primer. Okay, so you need an eye primer. Yeah, because you know how some people try to just use concealers as their primer on their lids. I'm like you. I can use concealer sometimes, but I prefer a primer. Or I just won't do anything. So it may be contour for sure. I never really do it. Okay, so Sun says same thing. I'm trying to think. Okay, because I like lip liners. I think there's definitely a place for me with lip liners because y'all know my lips are super pink. So I'm always adding some chestnut or something to it. I do like eyeliner, but I will say I have been using eyeshadow more lately, but I still like it. I still feel like like certain ones, like my Natasha Denona, like I gotta have. I gotta have concealer, I gotta have blush, I gotta have foundation, I gotta have mascara, I gotta have something on the lip. I got to have bronzer. Like I have to. I have to have highlighter. And that was my next question. So I'm gonna go with contour. I don't think I really need a contour. You love using different color liners in the waterline. Yes, I love that's such a pretty look. And you could take a very neutral eye and just add you a beautiful blue or aqua or green or color and just make it pop. It's so pretty. So you skip eyeliners a lot and highlighters. You love this lid color. Thank you, girl. It's I was showing the girl, hey Tanya, I was showing the girls that, you know, for like the newbies, how we could just get this simple look. And for my complexion, we just use concealer and a setting powder. And we use the one of the eyeshadow sticks from Sephora with a little mascara. And for those that are afraid of eyeliner, we use eyeshadow for the lower lash line, and we put on the lip gloss. We good to go. And I did this look because we do have people that are beginners and that really don't know how to do their makeup or why you do what you're doing. So, yeah. All right. Now, this is my question. Oh, let me finish. Oh, we said, so Ms. V said she don't use contour. Yeah, I think contour is the one that I don't have to have. Don't need contour either. Yeah. It just looks weird on you. Say you use everything but contour. Okay, so Dolisa said Wet n Wild has some good eyeshadow sticks too. Yeah, I'm a fan of a good old eyeshadow stick. Because, you know, when we just running out the door, and this is what this is. I got my hat on and got me on a little shirt. We about to run and go grocery shopping, go to Marshall's, Trader Joe's, you know what I'm saying? Go to DSW. Here we go. We look put together, but not overly done. We don't got no highlighter, no blush, no, you know, nothing. So Tanya says she skips contour, bronzers, and highlighters. Shannon says she's more of a bronzer than a contour girl. Yeah. So what was the next question? I think that was the last one I had written down. Oh, are you a cream product girl or a powder? You got to pick one. Cream products or powder products? Renee said powder. I'm a powder girl. I love the way that a cream product gives you that very natural from within type look. I feel cream gives you that. But I'm a powder girl, true and true. If I have to pick, like those new Dior, y'all seen the new Dior blushes? They got one called Pink Lilac. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's pretty. But then when I saw it in the powder form, it looked a little deeper. I said, I'd rather have it in the powder. Doc said, I love creams now. Cola Cole said, powder, powder. Yeah, but I do, like Marlo used to always talk about cream, 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 cream. I'm like, oh my God. But I will have to give it to her. I do love the way a cream blush, a cream. But if I got to pick, I'm going with powder. Because I feel like even when you have a cream, you still got to set it with a powder anyway, most of the time. Okay, so Shannon says powder, but she's been leaning into the cream. Okay. Ms. V said, I can't pick. I use a little bit of both. Okay, so do you like how that pink lilac look on you? Y'all know it. Okay, this is what it reminds me. I'm gonna tell y'all, because are y'all like me when you see a makeup item and you like, oh, I can wear it with this? Y'all remember this Huda? That pink lilac, I feel like would be perfect on top of this Huda Beauty. I think it's Ube blush. And y'all remember I used it as a cocktail with I think it was with Danessa Myricks. I think Drama Queen. I think I used it with the Drama Queen. Because y'all know I like a lighter color on the apples of the cheek and the darker colors on the back here. Okay, so it would. Okay, I'm going to pick it up then. Because I think this would just be. So let's put it on. Because we don't got nothing on. I'm about to wash my face anyway. We don't need a lot. Because I wanted to go on top of it And then I'm gonna use Drama Queen, the little Drama Queen. And y'all know Danessa, you don't need a lot of none of her stuff, honey. Because pigmentation is not a problem. All right. Where's my mini? Oh, here it is. My mini booster. Y'all love this mini booster. Son, oh, man. One of the brushes you showed last night, I wanted you to compare it with the mini booster. Against the mini booster. I know it's not a natural hair bristle, but it was the way it was shaped. I was like, I wonder how that compares to the mini booster. And then, so I want to put it right on top of that. And then we're going to go just a dab of do you. And then y'all know I just kind of bring it down. Because I like that gradient look. See how it gives that gradient look? You'll check. You know which one I'm talking about? I think I had left it in the comments. When you were, it was one of the last brushes you used. I'm just turning it on the side because I want to pull that lighter color back too. So we can get that gradient. See the gradient, y'all? Put it on the side of the brush. I don't want to do this way because I got all the darker color right there. So I'm just doing it on the side so I can marry those colors together. Ain't that pretty? I like that. I feel like this is such a springy summer cheek. You know, you got this springy summer look going on. Oh, yeah, we've been on here over an hour. Let's go. We got 16 people, 13 likes. Thumbs up the video. That's the way of saying hi. My final question, and then we're leaving. And let me recap right quick for those that came in late. We will have a very special guest coming probably within the next 2 weeks. I'm working out which Wednesday she's going to come on live. She's someone we all love, and she's an expert in what we're going to talk about. And I want to start bringing you guys experts in certain areas. And that way you can ask your questions. And we're going to do it on the live so we could do it live. And I do only want to try to hold them for about 30 minutes. And I don't want to take up a lot of the people's time. But those that are members, as soon as I confirm the date, I'm going to let you know. I will let you know who it is because y'all will find out first. Now, the last question. Do you feel comfortable going outside barefaced? Like, get up, wash your face, do your skincare, get dressed, shower, and all that stuff, and run and do your Saturday errands. Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel comfortable? This is even better. Do you feel comfortable going to work without makeup on? That's the question that's the one. Do you feel comfortable going to work without your makeup on? Tanya said yes. Renee said no. Doc said all the time. Cole said absolutely, absolutely. Son said, Julie said yes. Renee said absolutely not. Saying yep. I feel yes. I go everywhere barefaced. I feel like I'm very comfortable going anywhere barefaced, but I will say when I would go to work, I would put on makeup, even if it's something like this. Even though I feel, and I would go to work. If y'all remember when I worked at UPS, I have this hat on and just a simple beat. I just feel like going to work, I just want to be put together. Like it's a certain level of put togetherness I want to be. But to run to the store, go to TJ Maxx and all that, girl, I don't be caring. If you catch me out, you might catch me out barefaced, you know. But to work, I do want. Now I ain't gonna die. I ain't gonna be like, oh my God, but I just want to look a certain kind of way. She said, I plead the fifth. If you're going to work, you don't feel comfortable without makeup. Yeah. I just like to have makeup on when I go to work. Yes, and have. If you're running errands, yeah, you feel comfortable without makeup. Yeah. Yeah. So you guys, this was fun. I enjoyed it. I think I asked y'all all of the stuff. I sat down and wrote this stuff out. Let me make sure. I think I asked all the questions. Yep, I asked all the questions. It was fun. I'm glad. Y'all wanted to do something fun. Oh, you work far from home and you want to get up extra early to go do makeup. Yeah. Yeah, y'all know I used to live like my job was 10 minutes down the road. Yeah. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. And I'm coming back, y'all. I'm coming back and give you guys some content. I know, you know, I do want to talk about grieving one day, but not right now. But I think our society tells us hustle, 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 push, 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 but don't allow you to grieve. Like, oh, you taking too long to grieve, girl. It just happened. Give me a minute, you know? So, but I'm coming back. But I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. And next week, I will be back for the live and for us to play in some makeup and have us some good conversation as per usual. And for those of you guys that are watching the replay, gang, what's up, what's up, what's up? And all my content creators, before we leave, let us know what you got going on this week. Tanya, when are you coming back? We're not going to put no pressure on you. Pressure. When you coming back, girl? When you coming back? I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Oh. Well, you got to feel comfortable. Oh, we need the ring light back. Give us the ring light back. Gotta get a new one. Newer ones make it's a brand called Newer. They make some really good ones. I love you, girl. Feel better. Okay, I guess that's it then, y'all. All right, y'all. So to all my new subscribers, I see you and I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed yet, you know what you need to do, right? Hit that button so that I can save you a seat at the Grown Women's Table. And until the next video, bye-bye. Have a great weekend.